So chums, were you one of the lucky ones that, well, were able to buy this beautiful product as ever? Yes, well, it was sold out, wasn't it? I don't know about you, but would I be paying £9 plus for a pot of jam? I think we know the answer to that, don't we? It's funny though, I have to tell you that I've seen lots of people posting other jams from other companies. There's some lovely flavours together, isn't there? You think, yes. And a lady posted one, I think it was fig, orange and something, and I thought, I wonder what that's like. But then there's some of the really traditional ones. What's your favourite though? Do let me know genuinely in the comments. I quite like gooseberry jam. Yes, I know it's a thing, isn't it, where people say, do you like it or not? Good for you though, isn't it, in many ways? Do you know what I'm saying, chums? Absolutely. But this particular individual, right, the Duchess of Sussex, apparently is riding high. But was everybody receptive to the offer of, well, not just the free jam, of course, but more importantly, the whole product itself? Let me explain. Hi, good to see you. How are you? I'm all right, thank you. And by the way, so glad that you enjoyed all, as I often say, I know this, but the recent videos, it's so kind that you're supportive of them. I'm glad that you like the historical ones and the stories that I found out, particularly about the lady. It's fascinating, isn't it? That magazine going so strong. And it's a bit like all those brands that have lasted over 100 years. And you think, how did they suddenly go wrong? Where's that gone wrong, Apart from the price, of course. Yes, £5 odd for a magazine. I mean, it's nice, isn't it? But we just don't have the money. I think that's the thing. Magazines were used to be entertainment. You might pick one up like a newspaper, wasn't it, on the train or whatever. And I also wonder as well, correct me if I'm wrong here, but we've had so much free to be able to pay for anything now. It has to be exceptional. Absolutely. That's why this channel's free. Who'd pay? Let's be honest, but it's nice to have your company. You see, you're as freeloaded as me. I don't mind. I don't want to pay for anything, but you all know that, don't you? Absolutely. Get back to your royal story of the day. Now, this is fascinating because Meghan Markle, as you know, has now launched her jams, right? And whatever else, the paraphernalia. And they've all been sold out within seconds. And as many people, including the newspapers like the Telegraph, the Daily Telegraph over here in London, have pointed out that if you only put out a few pots, then you're going to sell out. So, they're kind of calling Meghan out, all of that sort of stuff. Now, what I can tell you first, an exclusive here on the show, is what they were hoping on the back of that was, with Meghan posting on the website sold out, that the bigger esteemed places that she really wants to get into, particularly this place over here in the heart of London, Fortnum and Masons. It's one of those places where if you could get your product, it will be great, very much so. But they already have a stellar range, as many people know, watch the show on a regular basis, a stellar range of jams, which if we could club together, we'd all get a jar and share it, right? Very nice jams, but a little bit pricey. But according to a well-placed source, Meghan's team sent out a complimentary sample box to Fortnum's and to Harrods and to Selfridges Food Hall. And apparently they are available if they want to be able to do a deal in conjunction with Meghan Markle's enterprises, right? Whatever you want to call it. And what's fascinating here is obviously the stampede has been a little, shall we say, lackluster, but she sees herself as branching out from just an online entrepreneur to literally being in proper stores. Now, the problem with Fortnum and Masons, for instance, is it is a favourite and has the royal warrant, right, as does Selfridges. But the royal warrant is there at Fortnum and Masons. And as we know, a very good friend of mine, Tom Parker Bowles, has also got a wonderful association with that store alongside his mother and, of course, Queen Elizabeth, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, are all shoppers in Fortnum's, as we all know. So Meghan really is either aiming high or being incredibly cheeky, trying to make sure that she can break into a store that is favoured by the royal family. The one thing about it is, at the time of this recording, apparently there's no more requirements for jams. Who would have thought? But nonetheless, there's going to be something else coming out very soon, isn't there? So Meghan, no doubt, will be back again. But for now, it looks like Meghan's jams very much on the virtual, if not proper, store shelf. Neil Sean, Kensington, London.